watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Middleton. Back to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Young. Passes it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good D by Lopez.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what you like with today's guards. A lot of them have that extra size and strength to challenge in the paint.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Now, here is Young. Got a piece of it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Giannis inside, working on Collins.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Holiday. Middleton right side. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton for 3. And the Bucks miss again. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bogdanovic wide open. They get it back.
Certain guys, points just come their way. But Trae is also about effort.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday looking over the floor. He kicks it to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And they take the lead.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's Young. After the basket by Milwaukee, Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And they're pushing it up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Young. Here the step back. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. And it's Middleton penetrating. Atlanta with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Lopez. From deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Bogdanovich. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Here's Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Portis with it. Here is Forbes. Pass to Teague. Inside. Another shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Now, here's Okongwu. No points in the game yet for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. So he comes up empty at the line. The Bucks trail. Passes to Forbes. Launches it. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And Portis throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Bobby Portis. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And that one falls for Okongwu. Chris Dunn's checked in for Lou Williams. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pulls up on the elbow. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Herter. And Gallinari throws it down.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The train. Portis can't get it to go.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Bucks passing it around. Middleton finds Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6, and they pick up 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Giannis against Collins. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a
that play? Unbelievable.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Holiday. And so it's Atlanta. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Back down to the job there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella. For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. He feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. DiVincenzo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Atlanta leading by 7. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Young passes to Capella. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Back to Capella. And no good. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 7.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Young after Drew Holiday's score. Young drives in, and that one drops for him. Young's got 12 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
So it's the Hawks now after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Young. They grab their own miss.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. The pass to Holiday. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nice shot by Portis. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Snell. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Nwora. Back to Forbes. And it falls over the rim and in. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Williams inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 4.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Forbes can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Dunn, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now T. Pass to Forbes. There's the lob to Portis. The shot misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Three-pointer. Snell connects from three-point range. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
T kicks it to Tucker. Knocked away. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter, and he jams it with authority.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Forbes the pass to Tucker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Atlanta shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
Here's Tucker. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. And he's going up.
Efficiency, that's what they want to see from Chris Dunn. Good job running the pick and roll.
Portis finds Teague. And Forbes has it in the corner. Portis in the post. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
T dishes to Tucker. The kick out to T. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Dunn against Holiday. Dunn passes to Okongwu. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Dunn attacking. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 8. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 8. Young with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From downtown, Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Atlanta has possession. Bucks trail by 6. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Right at the free throw line, a nice shot by Young.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Now here's Middleton. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Atlanta leading by 6. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around, and here's Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And here's Young. Passes it to Collins. Back to Young. From deep. Missed.
Great job by Holiday. Typically aggressive.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The and with
Kevin,
thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. Now, here is Young. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Jordan kicks to Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. On the 3 off target. And the Nets with possession. Harris outside. From the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. From the wing, Bogdanovich finds Young. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's running. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young in the corner. Drills it from outside. Young's got 5.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
In the corner, Irving with it. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Harden scanning the floor. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Pass to Collins. Here's the 3. And again, it's Trae Young with the triple. 11 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Bogdanovich against Harden. Here's KD. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Young with the ball. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 17. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here is Harden after the basket by Atlanta. Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. KD's got 6.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Young outside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Harden kicks to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Collins, good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here is Harden. It's Durant on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 12.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Brown. Pass to Griffin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Herter. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Up top, Brown. There's the pass to Claxton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Now, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the basket by Atlanta. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Herter passes to Gallinari. Okongwu with it. Griffin on him. Passes it to Williams. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Claxton. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Herter. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, Herter with it. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Now here's Dinwiddie. G right on him. And pushing it up Atlanta. The Hawks again in transition. From deep. They get the rebound. In the corner. Herter with it. No good with the triple.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Harden, that's good.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Dunn attacking. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The wide open look for Durant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead. In the corner, Snell with it. Okongwu kicks to Snell. Shoots the three. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And stolen by Dunn. Snell, no good. Nets leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Tips it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Done outside. He got it up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position, and he makes that one. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young against Harden. The 3. Young, no good. Nets leading by 7. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities, make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Young with no one around. Good on the triple.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Now, here is Harden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. 13 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Hawks trail by 5. Stops. Pops. A putback. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And the Nets miss again. Collins against Durant. The 9-foot shot. Capella trying to free himself up. Nets leading by 3. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here is Harden. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dunn's checked in. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Reddish. That one goes. Count it. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Gallinari kicks to Dunn. Stolen by Harden. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Herter. Covered by Irving. And it's blocked. From 11 feet away. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 10.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Gallinari passes to Dunn. To the paint. It's picked off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets out in front, up by 3. 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Green. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Good on the shot. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Dunn looking over the floor. There's the lob to the hoop. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Nets leading by 5. And here's Harden. Passes to Claxton. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. They get it again. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Green. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reddish lays it up and banks it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Bogdanovich wide open. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
No good from Irving. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Drills the baseline jumper.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young looking it over. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 19 points.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. Pass to Harris. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 3.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Young outside to tie it up. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Bogdanovich against Irving. He kicks to Durant. For 3. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now Harden. Outside Durant. The trade. Knocks down the trifecta.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Young. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
From deep, Harden. The rebound by Young. to take the lead. Got it.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. KD's shot is off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
Pass to Durant. For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. David.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. And Giannis gets it to go. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Harden outside. 5 on the clock. Outside for Durant. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. Feeds to Middleton. Stolen by Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And here are the Nets. Harden outside. We're about 1 minute into the first. The feed to Jordan. And the layup is good.
Well, the sheer size of DeAndre Jordan is such a big benefit. It makes him an effective finisher on the inside.
Giannis outside. He feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Harden the pass to Irving. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. On the wing, Irving. Defended by DiVincenzo. They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Durant launches from deep. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Durant. Holiday, no one around him. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And Holiday has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Nets trail by 5. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holiday against Harden. Irving drives in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he overshot that one, missing. Jordan against Holiday to stop the drought. Kicks it out to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Holiday surveying the floor. DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Holiday against Harden. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. They're running, and here we go. Here's DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Luwawu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Teague up top. Dinwiddie covering. Here is Forbes. Clock at 6. Pass to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Here now is Dinwiddie. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And you have to... And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis...
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in a shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Griffin with it. Picked up by Portis. It's stolen by Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dinwiddie against Teague. To the paint. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Tucker. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Teague the pass to Forbes. To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the pass to Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Portis finds Teague. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Green. Tucker the pass to Teague. Here is Forbes. That one goes in. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Dinwiddie outside. Banked in off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Forbes. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Milwaukee now. That's tipped. Griffin with it. Picked up by Teague and stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Forbes. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson attacking, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Down low, Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Tucker. One-on-one fast break. Here's Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets trail by 9. It's Harden with the drive. Outside for Griffin. Shoots over Tucker. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The layup missed.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, and he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wins in the... And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nets trail by 9. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Bucks leading by 9. Now Giannis. Dishes to Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
Harden scanning the floor. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound. Nets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Holiday dishes to Giannis, and it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Harden with it. Pass to Irving. Fires the three, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from James Harden.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. It's tipped. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Durant. But they recover it. The wing jumper off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Got a hand on it, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
19 seconds left in the third. Here's Nora. The rebound by Jeff Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Teague against Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Harris. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Portis, Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Teague inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Dinwiddie passes to Luwawu. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. That shot misses. Nets trail by 8. Here's Irving. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. KD against Middleton. Here's Claxton. They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving with a clean look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he knocks down the first one.
And he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
And here's Holiday. The dish to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Passes to Lopez. Giannis dishes to Middleton. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
The pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Durant in the corner. Over Middleton. Durant, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Now DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. And they're on the break. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Irving.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Middleton drives in, feeds to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Harden the pass to KD. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. Pulls it up. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Middleton finds Giannis. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Holiday attacking. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Giannis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Young. Atlanta again missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. And the rejection by Collins.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. Hunter, the pass to Capella. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Collins looking around. Bogdanovich lays it up off the glass.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Giannis high post. Working on Collins. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Young, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Young, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Middleton, the pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Young passes to Collins. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And 1:01 left to play in the first. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trail by 6. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Giannis left side. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday over Young. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 6. Stay with us as we get... We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some...
being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Molinari finds Williams. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Pass to Portis. Now Tucker. Here is Forbes. Pass to Nora. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. Nora's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. They push it up 4 on 3. Now, here's Tucker. Gallinari covering. Tucker the pass to Nora. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Great D that time from T. Here's Nora. Outside Portis. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Portis, the pass to Forbes. Puts up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Come on. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Forbes the pass to Tucker and stolen by Okongwu. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 10. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Williams against T. To the inside. Here's Gallinari. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Pass to Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Outside T. Back to Forbes. The pass to T. Lock at 6. Now here's Portis. Gallinari with the rebound. Here's Herter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Portis, the pass to Morrow. He kicks to T. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Hawks trail by 8. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Middleton on the wing. 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From 13, Bogdanovich, no luck. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. From deep, Collins poked away and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Young against Holiday. Lopez right side. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Holiday. Poke loose. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young, no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And that one is stuffed right through.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable at punching it down on him.
Now Young. Over Holiday. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Young.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. He just tore the D to shreds.
Middleton, the pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Back to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Teague. Makes it off the glass. Teague's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Left side, Portis. All sorts of time, and the jumper is good. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Huerter passes to Okongwu. Reddish with the ball. That one doesn't go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Forbes the pass to Portis. That's tipped. Here's Huerter. Here's Okongwu. And off the glass. That one's good. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The third quarter comes to a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Reddish out there with Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Steps back and fires. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young. And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter, and it's Dunn in for Young. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Here's Dunn. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 5. Teague finds Portis. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Teague surveying the D. Here's Nwora. He feeds it to Tucker. Passes it to Nwora. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Pass to Snell. Out to the right wing. And here's Reddish. Dunn right side. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. forwards the pass to Tucker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
The Hawks trail by 5. Back to Snell. And so they foul intentionally. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Young from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Goes up on the wing. Young, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. He dishes it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Young looking it over. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Young, no good. Antetokounmpo against Capella. Holiday with the 3, sinks the triple. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer is right on target.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. They've got Joe Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Irving. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving against Young. Irving's shot is good. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Irving for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Capella. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here is Young. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Irving against Young. Harden outside. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. No good. That would have tied it. Nets leading by 3. Irving looking over the floor. The 3 from Harden. Another miss by Harden. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Hunter, the pass to Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hunter, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And yes, it's good.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The wide open look for Durant. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
An active interior presence. 6'10" John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And the Nets miss again. From deep three-point range. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 3. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Then it's Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Hawks trail by 5. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Dinwiddie with it. Okongwu covering. Beyond the arc. No good from Luwawu. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game to the left side wing. Pass to Reddish. Here's Herter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Green dishes to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Williams. There's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Fernando. Here's Herter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Brown. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Passes it to Fernando. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Harris outside. Pass to Griffin. 5 to shoot. Harden the pass to Griffin. And stolen by Okongwu. Moving it up. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Irving with the ball. And there's the pass to Harden. Irving attacking. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Pass to Reddish. Here's Herter. Let's go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Bucks fans love the guy. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Atlanta leading by 4. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Green. He's out there with Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Back to Bogdanovich. 3 on the clock. Young with no one around. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets trail by 4. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Green. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta's shooting 47%. Pretty solid. And finished off by Collins.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And it's Green missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 90 seconds now into the second half. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Harris.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Atlanta leading by 6. Now Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside Collins. And the pass to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young from outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Blake is like having another guard on the floor, getting down and sprinting and beating everybody down the court.
Young against Irving. Young is double. Oh, and the jam by Capella. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Griffin kicks to Irving. Harden right side. Clock at 6. Left side, Griffin. Shoots over Capella. They get the rebound. Here's Harden on the wing. There's the dish to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So the wing on the left. Here's Fernando. Guarded by Green. Herder, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And then Brown with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Fernando. Dishes to Williams. Passes it to Herter. Clock at 4. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Llewellyn. And it's blocked. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Fernando in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Williams for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden surveying the D. Inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. And here is Williams. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lays it up and banks it in.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Nets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And they go to the intentional foul. Now here's Harden. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
As crafty as they...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by KD, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bogdanovich, no luck. Nets trail by 7. On the wing, Harris. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Griffin against Capella. Collins, that's a two-pointer. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Young against Irving. Takes the 13-footer, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Over Young. Inside Leader. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Irving.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. Calm in the heat of the storm, Kyrie with a big bucket.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Over Collins. No good off the back of the rim. At the top of the key, Capella. Pass to Young. Hunter, no one around him. Got it.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. Now, here is Harden. Now the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Griffin. Over Lopez. And he could not get that. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Blake Griffin. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the paint, and Giannis throws it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside, KD. Harden outside. To the middle. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Harden. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right side, Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Middleton. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Harden dishes to Griffin. The shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 5. Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Inside, and Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Pass to Luwawu. Harden against Holiday. Here's KD. And he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday up top, guarded by Harden. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lets it fly. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 17 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie outside. It's Jordan on the wing. At the elbow, it's Brown. That one bounces around and comes back out. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. 4 on the clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. Doesn't go that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Nets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
And he's good on the second. Bucks leading by 6. Now here's Teague. Heston Moore. Outside Teague. Nailed from three-point land. Teague's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Well, this to me is one of the best aspects of Teague's game. He is an exceptional catch-and-shoot guy.
Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic LU jam.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Teague the pass to Forbes. Outside Portis. Teague surveying the D. From past the arc. Portis can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Harris on the double team. Back to Portis. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Great D that time from Portis.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Harris up top. He's still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Passes to Jordan. Shoots over Portis. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Forbes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Green. The feed to Jordan. Tries again. They shoot again. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:16 left here in the second. Outside, Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Basket counts. And that's now 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Nice touch on the jumper from Brook Lopez. This guy is so skilled shooting from the mid-range. Love it.
.34 seconds left in the first half. Harden outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And that's going to be a travel. Harden scanning the floor. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Harden hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And a close game so far through the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Dinwiddie finds Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Teague.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Portis can't get it to go.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Here is Forbes. It's stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Brown inside. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Good on the triple. Forbes has got 5. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because This is true.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
Durant with the steal. Griffin with it. Picked up by Portis. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Joe Harris. Irving kicks to Harden. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. For the tie. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
KD passes to Irving. Durant against Middleton. Kicks it out to Harden. Dishes it to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. This game is all even. KD's got 5 points so far. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. The pass to Lopez. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving passes to Johnson to the inside. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Over Lopez. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. Irving passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against Harden. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. In transition, here come the Nets. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the jump by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden outside. In the corner, Irving with it. 6 to shoot. And here's KD for 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden against Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harden the pass to Durant. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Harden finds Griffin. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Durant. To the inside. Griffin inside. Lopez is there. Now, here is Harden, guarded by Holiday. Kicks it out to Harden. KD on the wing. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty down low. Nets trail by 6. And Durant launches from deep. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For Milwaukee, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark. Harden outside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. 1:07 left in the fourth. Middleton outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Bucks lead by 8. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
Irving kicks to Durant. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Holiday. The offensive rebound. The 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
KD on the wing. Laces one from 3.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.